Thanks for joining us. What's your view of the 90 minutes?
Really hard game as we expected. Really good game I felt. It was pretty much end to end from the opening minutes. We took 5, 6, 7 minutes to settle into the game, but when we did do that, we were really threatening. We worked out, the quicker we got the ball forward in terms of creating 1v1s and 3v3s the way that they play. But overall, in the game, I felt we were worth at least a point in it. Obviously that's an argument that people have different opinions on, but I just felt the way we played, in particular, and the chances we were creating, and our counter-attack play was really of high quality, with a couple of wee bits at the edge of the box. Dylan Easton's incredibly lucky, he plucks that ball out there and lashes it just wide to make it 2-1 with about 10-15 minutes to go, and that would have made the game really interesting. But overall, with the players, the effort, the commitment, the hunger, the attitude and the quality, the only disappointment today is the result.
Goals change games. What was your view of the three of them?
Yeah, first goal, we kind of had a wee problem on that side. We're putting a lot of balls in. When you've got a player of Jordan White's ability and stature, he's going to win headers. So we're disappointed with that defensively. We're just a couple of yards out of position, 2 or 3 players, and it's cost us. We then scored a really simple but great goal, really quick passing into midfield out wide, great ball in from Lewis Stevenson and a fantastic header from Callum Smith, and probably at that point deserved to be level. And then the second goal for Ross County, really unfortunate. Kieran Freeman's made a fantastic block and it's fallen perfectly for the player, and he's finished it well, so we give credit there. But yeah, we're disappointed we didn't pick up something from the game, but we know what we have to do now next Saturday.
It's always the finest of margins when you're playing against a Premier League team or any team from a higher division, as you mentioned. A kind of fortunate break, but great finish nonetheless for the Ross County player. The other big moment that didn't quite go our way was a penalty shout. You had a chance to look at that?
Yeah, it was obviously in the first half. I felt in real time it was pretty much nailed on penalty. I was expected that we were going to get it. I'm obviously fortunate on the bench where I can see things back really quickly. 10-15 second delay, and it's a penalty kick, and we'll never know what that would have done or changed the game or swung momentum for us. The referees and linesmen are human like everyone else. They're going to make mistakes in the game. I'm sure they'll watch that back and probably feel it was a penalty kick, but it's by the by now. But yeah, look, Bruni's in a position where he might have put the ball in his hold down.
What's your takeaway from the game in terms of your squad? You feel that you're a wee bit further on in terms of your evaluation?
Definitely, night and day from where we were against East Fife 4 weeks ago, or whatever it was, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Our fluency was there today. We were better than we were on Tuesday night, which can sometimes be easier because they were a bit more open than Sturnar were going to be, and we were the ones getting hit in the counter-attack. So really happy with the effort, really happy with some of the quality. There's areas we want to get better at, there's areas we want to try and exploit against other teams, but it's come together really well. I'm really happy today. Obviously disappointed with a couple of wee strains that we've picked up, or niggles. Hopefully they're just going to be cramp and the boys will be fine. And the scoreline, in terms of the quality and the endeavour and the hunger of the players, it's really good.
It's hunger and endeavour the key takeaway, because certainly speaking to supporters on the way around, I think the way in which Callum Smith led the lines really caught the attention.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent today. That's a hard ask for any striker. We've asked Callum to go up there, played him because of his legs. We felt there was going to be gaps in between centre halves. We've actually done quite well against the back three over the last couple of seasons, but it is a hard ask. We have to try and get better support to Callum after half time, which we definitely done, and asked Dylan, Aidan and Sam to just be 5-10 yards higher. And Callum gave the 3 centre halves a really tough game. They'll certainly know this evening that they're in a game. He took the physical battle to them. He showed willingness to run in behind, and he scored a fantastic goal. So a really good day.
A few knocks and niggles. Any early indications?
Yeah, all happened at once. 3 games in a week's hard at this stage, and we're asking a lot of players like Scott Brown and Ewan Murray. We're hopeful they're all actually okay. We probably won't know till Monday. Scott's calf, so we're hoping that's just cramp. Ewan Murray's ankle, so we're hoping that'll be fine as well. And we took him off because we're chasing the goal towards the end. But yeah, overall I think we're going to be all right. I'll be surprised if we're not, but you never know.
Delighted that we've got a full week between our next game.
Yeah, I am. We can sit back now midweek and watch all the scores come in, and then we'll know by Tuesday evening exactly where we are and what we need to do, and there's a few more twists to come, but we'll go out next Saturday regardless and try and win the game. It's really important, our last game before we kick off our league campaign, but if we replicate that performance today and that attitude and hunger and togetherness from the bench as well, then we'll be okay.
We'll see how the results fall and hope it's still in our hands come next Saturday.
Absolutely, thank you.
Cheers, thanks.